Trading Along the Tea Horse Road by Hannah. The Tea Horse Road was located almost 1,400 miles across Cathay, from Yan'an, a tea-growing region, to Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, and further. Tea porters made the 20-day trek from Yan'an to Kanding, a Tibetan town, with from 150 to 300 pounds of tea. The more goods or horses you brought back, the more food you got as payment. Tea leaves were put in three main classes based on how fermented they were: green tea, not fermented; black tea, fermented; and oolong tea, which is semi-fermented. The tea that traveled to Tibet was the crudest form, being made from leaves, twigs, and stems, while the finer green tea was made of buds and leaves. This type of tea was called brick tea. Brick tea was compact blocks of black tea. 130 pounds of brick tea got you 1 horse. Tea bricks were exchanged for horses in Tibet. In the highlands, tea was exchanged for hides. In other places along the Silk Roads, tea was traded for gold and other precious stones. Legends say tea was first brought to Tibet when Tang Dynasty Princess Wen Shen married Tibetan King Songtsen Gampo in 641 AD. Tea horse trade died out during the 18th century. The tea horse road went from Yan to Lhasa. It then traveled out of China's valleys to the Tibetan plateau, over the Yangtze, Mekong, and Salween rivers, over mountains, and finally to the all-holy Tibetan city. The tea horse road then joined with the Silk Roads and went on to other towns and cities. Tea was traded along the Silk Roads using the tea horse road. The tea was traded by tea porters carrying from 150 to 300 pounds of tea along the tea horse road. To make specific types of tea, you had to cure the leaves different ways. Different curing methods were used based on the type of tea that you wanted to produce. Tibetans traded horses for tea, so in the cold winter they would have a warm drink. Otherwise, all they would have was yak milk or snow melt. Tea was drank so much because of the bad weather conditions. Chinese traded tea for horses so they could ride into war instead of running, though this didn't save the Song dynasty from Genghis' grandson.